I am making chicken parm Caesar salad. You get the best of both worlds. Crisp, crunchy, well-dressed greens and fried, hot, cheesy chicken. Here we go. I'll make the chicken parm first, and to do that, I've got some chicken breasts that I'm pounding out as thin as you can get them. And this tenderizes the meat, makes it thinner so that you have a great ratio of crispy, crunchy fried shell to meat. And it also ensures that it cooks evenly. I've got it between layers of plastic wrap so that I don't get chicken juices everywhere. I'm just taking out all my anger and frustration. And that's looking good. I've got all of my anger out. I'm ready to dredge. And now I've got a standard dredging station set up, some flour, beaten egg, and breadcrumbs. And to the breadcrumbs, I'm gonna add some finely grated Parmesan, which just adds so much more flavor. All right, before I take the chicken breasts through the dredging station, I'll season them liberally on both sides with kosher salt. All right, so I'll first coat in flour, get it fully coated, and the flour will help the egg stick. I'll get it fully coated in the egg, and that'll help the breadcrumbs stick. And now I'll give it a full, even coating of the breadcrumbs. Okay, so make sure that there are no hidden folds of chicken going unbreadcrumbed, because the more coverage of breadcrumb coating that you have, the more crispiness and flavor you get. I was late to the chicken parm game. For a while, I couldn't understand why you would coat a perfectly good piece of crispy fried chicken with sauce and make it kind of soggy. But I think that's just because I always had bad, soggy, probably school cafeteria chicken parms growing up. So I've since learned how to make it the way I like it, which is where you maximize crispiness, but also have some pools of sauciness where it counts. Now I just love it. And it's gonna make the perfect crouton substitute on my Caesar salad. Now that these are fully coated in the breadcrumbs, I'll get them into my pan here. I've got a 1/2 inch of neutral oil heating over medium-high heat. That's the sizzly sound I want to hear. That's how I know the oil's hot enough. And then I'll fry for a few minutes on each side until they're golden. These are already starting to get crisp. It smells so good. I don't think I'll ever be able to go back to regular croutons after having fried chicken croutons. Oh yeah, that one's looking good. I love seeing the craggly edges where they get extra crispy. I'll remove these to a wire rack now. This will allow any excess oil to drip off, and it'll also keep it crispy on the bottom, so I'm gonna be baking it on the wire rack as well. Okay, I'll dredge and fry the other 2 cutlets. Heather and Niall are 2 of my closest friends here, and they actually turned 40 recently. We had great, delicious birthday celebrations for both of them. It just seemed like there was a month with not enough celebrations and not enough birthdays, so I thought, hey, let's just celebrate again. I feel like having a pizza party. While these finish up frying, I'll get my mozzarella. You gotta have meltiness with chicken parm. Let me get these out. These are looking golden and crisp. I'll add a little store-bought tomato sauce to each cutlet. I like just the right amount of red sauce. Enough to get some saucy bites, but not so much that you miss those crunchy edges. A sprinkle of mozzarella for meltiness. And lastly, some parm. I'll get these in the oven now at 450 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes until the cheese is melty. Ah, I wish you could smell this right now. I'm gonna let this cool slightly and then slice into strips that will become the greatest salad topper of all time. My chicken parm has cooled slightly so that it won't wilt the greens. And for the greens, I have a big bowl of crisp, crunchy romaine. I'll add some creamy Caesar dressing, Parmesan cheese, black pepper, some tomatoes I roasted with garlic and oregano. Doing the added step of roasting them just brings out more sweetness. And my chicken. I'll chop this up into strips. It really takes a lot for me to love a salad that doesn't have croutons, but when you replace it with fried cheesy chicken, crouton who? I'll toss this together and get everything evenly coated with the dressing. This is making me so happy. I'm so excited to eat this. All right, I'll plate it up. That is one giant salad. I'll top with the remaining chicken parm. And I like a random nestle as if it just fell from chicken parm heaven. A few curls of Parmesan cheese, black pepper, and now I will compose the perfect bite. I think the kids these days would say the salad slaps.